Hey everybody, how's it going? Just another day of cooking, another day at home. So got me a steak here and got some veggies and let's cook and see where this is going. All right, got my ice cap and rum, which is very delicious. I'm gonna put that aside because I'm gonna crack this beer and we're gonna get into this. Pop that off to the side. I don't recommend drinking and cooking, but I don't recommend a lot of things I do. So I got my steak sitting here. I'm going to keep that off to the side just for a minute. What's that in here? Get some heat going on these pans, at least on this pan. Again, like normal, I'm just doing this quick home style just for time reasons. Normally I wouldn't necessarily do it exactly how I'm doing it, but it's still going to come out good. It's still going to come out tasty, I'm sure. Anyway, so I got my olive oil heating up there. I'm going to already cleaned up my veggies. I washed them anyway, except for the carrot, which I'm going to peel right now. So, and there's that. Over to the other side. And I'll save some of these scraps because my dog likes carrots. So keep a couple of these off to the side. Over there. Alright. I'm going to cut the carrots super thin because I'm not boiling them or anything. I'm just throwing them with everything else. Hand a little away from myself. One thing I always mention pretty much in every video I've done, because the hand hits that, it goes on the floor when it's really hot, and next thing you know you got a serious burn or a fire, so we don't want that, right? Anyway, let's chop these carrots up. I'm going to do matchsticks because they'll cook super fast with all the other veggies that don't need boiling. Over there. Okay. Chop them up. And these ones too. And this one there. This guy too. Okay, put that off to the side. Still a little bit before I get some solid heat. So pepper. And so I need this. I will pop this over here in the bag. And grab the pepper, the rest of the pepper. Seeds out of here. Let's see how our heat's doing. Nice. Cutting. Drink of a beer. Alright. Zucchini. At some point I might do some zucchini or eggplant parmesan, but if I'm still doing these videos next summer and Tracy's got her garden going, we're going to get some zucchinis about the size of a watermelon, as she had in the past, and we had zucchinis. I'd like to say coming out my ears, but they were way too big to come out of my ears, and they're coming up with all kinds of things I could do with zucchinis, and you'd be surprised actually what you can do with zucchinis, and I don't mean in a dirty way. We did eat most of them. I made lasagna with using zucchinis instead of pasta, and zucchini parmesan, all kinds of fun stuff. We got some mushrooms here. Life begins when somebody's eyes look at your own. Life begins when you've got your gal all alone. Anyone remember Pasquale? Italian chef used to sing. Guy was a jackass apparently, but the guy could cook. My grandmother watched the guy religiously. Anyway, get these in the pan. I should have used a bigger pan because there's a lot more veg here than I expected. That's okay. They'll still cook. Okay. Alright. We'll make it across. Turn that around. Take this off. What do we do next? Oh yeah, look at my rub for the steak. I could use Montreal steak spice, which is tasty and it's an easy go-to, and I use it all the time. Oops. I'm going to use some onion powder. More, maybe not that much. Some garlic powder. And again, the trick I use in every video is put it in the lid. It's just easier to control how much you're actually putting into what you're cooking. And I'm going to put a little bit of chili powder, just a touch. It's a little bit, seems a little bit out of place, but it does taste good when mixed with other things. In there. A little bit of salt. Spice these up. Lots of colors in there. Looking good. And just remember, this isn't how I cook in the restaurant. This is just how I cook at home. So that's kind of the point of this, because then you can go home, or well, you're probably in your home, possibly, and kind of do the same thing. And here's a little bit of pepper. Add to that. Give it a little shake. You don't need a whole lot because I'm just cooking one steak, but anyway. So I'm going to throw some pepper, salt, just some salt and pepper on the veggies, nothing crazy. Right. And salt. Salt. Okay. This way. Let's get this bad boy on the heat. I don't know why I did that. Anyway. Okay. Got some onion. And the other day I had some katsuya or tonkatsu. I don't know what's actually the real name for it. It's like, it's really good. It's Japanese. Think of it like a Japanese Parmigiana type thing, but it's really tasty. I suggest if you never had it, try it, order it. It's good. But I had some leftover garlic, some fried garlic that I'm going to use in this. So let that do its thing. Got this going on. A little bit of just a pinch of oil. that going. Well, that's doing its thing. I'm going to chop up, julienne up some onions. Alright. I think we're doing really good on time here. How are we looking? Put my nerdy glasses on with the tape on the ends. Anyway, we're at 10 minutes, so we're doing all right. So I'm gonna get my onion, my steel, sharp in here. All right. Anyway. Boom, shalock, lock, boom. All right now. Boom, shalock, lock, boom. Everybody, let's check this out. Do I dare? Let's see. Oh, too bad the camera was a little bit lower, but I did actually cut all that behind my back. Well, at least half of it anyway. So, how are we looking here? That off to the side. My pan doing. Sweet going on. My veggies are looking good. Give them a little toss. Let's see. I know that looked weird to you, but that's how I do it at home. I don't do that at work. So. Anyway, a little bit more salt. This off to the side. I'm going to take my steak, my strip loin, pop it down there, and throw my rub, just like that. Easy peasy. This I can probably drop down to a lower heat. This is top one over. Let's see. Give it a couple more seconds. Electric stoves, what are you going to do, right? But I live in a building, so it's what they give me. Seen any good movies lately? Well, feels like it might be hot enough now. Okay. There we go. Sizzle, sizzle, my nizzle. Or shizzle. What do you want? My music's from the 90s. That in there. Lift this back up. I'll pinch my finger while I do it. Yes, I don't need these. I will put these away. Back in the fridge. And leave that to the other side. This I don't need. Clean as you go, folks. It's one thing you learn in restaurants. I also have some spinach here I'm going to add to the veggies, but not quite yet. Anyone that knows how spinach works, so you got a handful like this, you cook it, it's like that in like 3 seconds, so add that after. And more seasoning to the other side. Up the temperature a little bit. Dollar store tongs. Ow. That actually hurt. That bit. Temperature's a little higher than I was expecting, but that's okay. You'll still get it where I want it. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Sorry, I've been binge watching the A-Team. Still one of the coolest theme songs of the 80s. Alright, so I'm going to need some red wine, so I'm going to open this. I don't know anything about this particular type, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not really a big wine drinker, but I do enjoy wine once in a while. People make fun of me because I like Black Tower, but I don't know, it tastes good. I just don't like how they changed the bottles. It used to be like this dark, kind of cool looking bottle. Now it's just a generic glass bottle, but oh well. Anyway, let's open this up. This steak should be get my plate. Let the steak rest. That's how we're looking. And that's the other side. Anyway, starting, where are we at here? My nerdware. 16 minutes? Okay, we're still good. I don't want it to run too long. Let's a little bit of oil out there. Give this a nice little deglaze. That's where I miss the gas stoves, because then I can do it around and get some big flames going on, and it looks a lot more exciting than it actually is. But these guys they're still nice and hot. So get them on a low heat. So that's doing its thing. I will add a little bit of butter. Onions. And throw in a little bit more salt. And a little bit of pepper. I'm not going to throw the pepper one because it's made of glass. Little shake. Let that back go. We'll just wait for that. Oh, beer. You having a beer? Have a beer. Okay. That's enough of that. Toss these guys around a little bit. And, oh, there. And my roasted garlic. You can do this anyway. I make these at work sometimes just for myself. They're good. They're going to soften up in this. They're that. A little bit of a toss. Touch more red wine. Now, in spite of the comments of one Mr. Bice, and you know who you are, not only white people put milk in their things, but I'm not using milk, I'm using sour cream, which I had a little bit left over from something else the other day. And the reason I do this is because I'm the one eating it, and I think it tastes delicious. So Mr. Bice. But I love you anyway. You got me one of the greatest jobs I've ever had, and I think we're even now, though. Anyway, I'll give it a stir. Alright, grab some of this. Just flash my steak in there real quick. Turn the heat off. Okay. Toss. Get off the heat. This. And we'll grab a plate. Toss. That's what it looks like, my mixed veg. And the steak. Ooh, the handle's a little hot. That's okay. Here. And there you have it. There you go. I know what you're thinking. Yum, yum, give me some. Or you're like, ew. I don't know. It depends on what you like. But that's what we got. Alright. And let's give it a taste. Get a fork and a knife. Try the veggies first. Kind of what you'd expect. They're pretty basic: salt and pepper, oil. But they're good, tasty. I forgot to put the fucking spinach in. Oops, I'm gonna hear about that in a couple minutes. But and let's give the steak a try. Nice medium rare, the way I wanted it. Really good. The color. Yeah. Alright, anyway, it's cooking at home with Jack Ackman. And do some cooking yourself, post some cooking. Enjoy your cooking. And have fun with it. It's there to eat. You want to enjoy your meals, so just throw some shit together and see how it comes out. That's all I do. Alright, anyway, if you watched this, I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Alright, take care, everyone.